Hey, I'm Bowen. We're here at Papa headquarters just outside Pittsburgh to play World Cup Soccer. This is one of my absolute favorite pinball machines. I have owned one of these machines for 23 years now, since 1994 when the World Cup was held in the United States. Hopefully between now and then, the United States has become a soccer powerhouse who is going to dominate the World Cup in 2018. I haven't really paid much attention to what's been happening with the soccer lately, so I can't tell whether the USA is awesome or just almost awesome. Anyway, this game is one of the greatest games for beginner, intermediate, and advanced players to all have different goals that are visible to them, literally a goal in one case, and one of the more fun multi-balls, as well as an interesting and difficult final challenge wizard mode. World Cup Soccer has 3 lights on its skill shot. You can make them in any order, so it doesn't really matter what you plunge the first time. We're going to go for goal first here, just to get a handle on what that is. Shooting the goal gives you points and also lights one of the 4 ultra features, in this case the spinner, cashed in immediately by shooting through the spinner. Sometimes you can finish the ultras in one shot. Other ultras are a bit longer, especially the ramps and goalie ultras, which add 5 million to every hit to the goalie or to every ramp shot. So you can actually get a decent score just by playing for goals. Just continuing to shoot up the middle. The star rollovers light the next goal. You then get an ultra feature, play the ultra feature. It's not a bad way of getting points. The thing to know about those points is that they're all in bonus that fall into the TV award. The bonus can be really valuable in this game. TV award here is a big goal round, and big goal round is 3 shots to the goal. First shot and the second shot are each 15 million. Third shot is... And if you finish this within 3 seconds, you can get a 4th shot with an exclamation mark that's worth an extra 60 million. There it is, so a big goal round and a bad drain there. I probably should have been able to save that through a hard push from the right side. I just wasn't paying enough attention to that. Let's see if we can do better with ball 2 here. We've locked the ball up. And plunging here will give me... bad plunges into the coin toss. Multi-ball is lit. And let's take penalty kick off of the striker award first. There are multiple ways of handling the penalty kick, but that is what I tried to do. Hop it over and push it in from the left flipper. Alright, so multi-ball is ready. To start multi-ball, I need to shoot the final draw saucer, which is right there in front of me. This is one of the greatest shots in all pinball. Get in there! Oh! Just feels so nice when you make final draw, and so nasty when you miss it. Get in there. Worst is when you're feeling like you know where final draw is, and then you just miss it badly to the right like that. Boom! Alright, so the main multi-ball is to shoot the goal and then the ramp, and then the goal and then the ramp, and then the goal and then the ramp. So we're going to try to make as many goals as we can, and then as many ramps as we can. And every time we shoot a ramp, we'll light the next goal. I put 2 balls in the TV saucer, that's unusual. Oh, get there, get control. Holland, huh? Oh, I like playing against Holland. Yeah, take that, Holland. So, goal, ramp, Italy. I've played some people from Italy. They're pretty good. All right, and notice there I held control. I waited for that ball to come around onto my my left flipper. I'm going to try to hop this ball off and maybe hop it over. Ideally, that's what you want to do, and then you can just make the goal at your leisure. And the advantage of this is that there's only really 2-3 things that have to happen. Make the goal, make the ramp. Those are already shots you've been doing. And then the third piece is this hop. So if you can get that hop good enough to where you can be consistent about it, and that works, that's good. I'm good with that. Make the goal, make the ramp, make the hop. Now the danger of this hop is that if I hit it in the outlane again, the multi-ball will be over. So I don't really want to do that. Maybe hit it a little harder, or a little softer, or, oh boy. Do-do-do. All right, here, I like making the ramp with one ball and then trying to keep that going. And it's time to push the extra ball button. Boom! Extra ball button, do your work. Yeah, the extra ball button can be used once per multi-ball to relight the jackpot in place of the ramp. This is a really important thing to know in strategy. So once again, once per multi-ball, you can push extra ball, the buy-in button, and it will act as a relight for the jackpot. If you don't know this, it's important. You need to learn that for this game because someone can beat you with it, and it sucks being beaten by someone who has game knowledge you just don't have. All right, where are we here? Well, we're listening to this good music, at least. But number 2, France. I like France. Oh, I blew it. I blew it. All right, there's still a little time. Boom! Grace period jackpot. Thank you, Larry. All right, let's get control of the ball here, and we'll take stock of where we are. For second level of multi-ball towards lighting locks, you can make each shot once instead of twice. Once you've made at least 3 shots, and they all light up forever. So you don't necessarily need to know this, but it's helpful in case you're like wondering, hey, why is that on and why is that not on? Come on back. There we go. So like right now, the left spinner and the left ramp, which are my kind of go-to shots, they're off. The only ones I can get are the right ramp or the striker hole. And striker hole is generally the go-to here. The reason is it's a simple return. If you get comfortable with the striker hole, you can shoot it repeatedly and earn letters, not letters, but earn build blocks that way. May as well be letters. It's the same kind of mechanic that worked on Theater Magic. Here's a combo. Boom! 3 ramp combo towards lock gives you an extra boost of points. It also, anytime you shoot both ramps, you will light a city. We've lit Dallas. We also are going to get a city here from the coin toss, so we'll be able to finish off Dallas. Meanwhile, final draw is ready again, and when you start a second multi-ball, you start off at the same level or a little higher level than you were before. We beat number 2 France in the last multi-ball, so we'll be ready for number 1 Germany, which is a 250 million jackpot. Oh, terrible plunge. Terrible plunge, terrible ramp shot too. Thankfully, I got the ball on the flipper here and I can plug into final draw. It's so nice. If you can hit that on the first try, it feels good. It feels really good. Defending World Cup champions. What's cool is that if we get back to another multi-ball after this, Germany will be ranked 2 instead of ranked 1. So the game recognizes that you beat them and makes you rank 1, having to beat them again. Let's get this short plunge into that. There we go. Come on now. Boom! 250 million. A cool-ass animation of Striker celebrating with the team. And you get into the second phase of multi-ball, which is called victory laps. And in victory laps, any ramp or goal is worth 250 million. And a special, that should be some extra points. Specials are always nice. So here we are, just kind of plugging away at goals. We're also, since all the 4 Ultra features are on, we're getting the stuff from those features as well. Yep, that'll work. My tendency here is to just go goal, 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 goal. Goal, 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 goal. 50 million goal. 50 million goal. Oh, missed it. And this won't always work. And the reason for that is that after 5 victory laps, it shuts off the ability for everything to work. So after your 5th victory lap, it becomes goal only, and that will alternate goal, left ramp, goal, left ramp. Fortunately, goal, left ramp is what you've been doing all along, so it's not like things are going to change a lot. There's 50 million for the goal. There's 50 million for the, nope. Why am I still talking about making the left ramp? It's clearly missed several seconds ago. Makes a victory lap. Oh, Striker, you're so cool. Coolest mascot. Doggy. Doggy soccer. Love the doggy soccer. Victory lap. Doggy soccer. So there, I actually backhanded the kickback targets because I want the kickback on, even though it's during multi-ball. This 50 million opportunity is no joke. So I would like to preserve it, and by relighting the kickback, I am able to preserve it for, well, it was for a little while longer anyway. Not that much longer, unfortunately. Good news is that I've got over 2 billion. The better news is that there's one more victory lap available. Hey, are you gonna give me one more victory lap, right? Isn't that how it works? Oh, woo. Well, I get one more victory lap for free. All right, we have now completed the third city, Boston, and entered Boston Tea Party. Oh, don't! You lost the Boston Tea Party. That's just terrible. We gotta start over. We gotta start over. Oh, Boston Tea Party is important. Boston Tea Party is so cool. All right, so doing well here. We can generally, if you're thinking about the strategy here, the strategy would be go back to that multi-ball, get another Germany, get another bunch of victory laps. I'd like to concentrate on the cities here and just show what happens there. We saw the third city, the Boston, and Washington, D.C., a extra ball will light. If you go all the way to Los Angeles, the ninth city will light World Cup final. Let's first relight the kickback. And let's also try to get an extra ball here by using the TV award. The TV awards are less important modes that you start by shooting final draw. The second of those awards, which you get after doing 4 goals, is extra ball rounds. There's an extra ball by the goal that I'm going to miss thoroughly for the next 20 seconds probably. Yep, there it is, missed again. Oh boy. Get in your hole. Oh. Is it over yet? Oh, it was in and out. Oh no. Oh. All right, so that went well. We still have some opportunities here to get an extra ball. A couple of ways is to, the main way is to get the other extra ball at 6 cities, and you're like, well, that's very far away. You're only at 3 cities now. Turns out that it's not that far at all. But before I do this, I'm going to try and relight the kickback. And to me in this game, kickbacks are like extra balls. You're going to need the kickback often enough that you may as well go for it and relight the kickback by going through the goal, having it come through this right-in lane, and then hitting the relight target. So now I'm safe from, the inevitability of my doom on the left out lane. Nothing really helps me on the right out lane or the center, but the magnet goalie. Meanwhile, we're going to try to shoot the center hole here for Striker Award. And Striker Award, the third Striker Award is 3 cities. So I'm now at Washington, D.C. And now the extra ball is lit without a timer on it. Maybe I can actually make this one now that I don't have to do it in 20 seconds. Nope. Why would you want to make that? There's no reason to actually want the extra ball. You're gonna get the cities the old-fashioned way and not even need the extra balls, right? That's the plan. But my game would be over if I had not spent the time to relight the kickback. I'm gonna spend that time again. I'm gonna spend that time every time. And I think that's a super valuable use of resources. It's like an extra ball. Imagine if you had extra ball lit over there. Because that's what that was. Oh wait, I really do have extra ball lit. Well, so far extra ball has eluded me. But let's actually make this once. Oh my God. So my tendency, I've said this in other tutorials, is when that happens, I'm looking at the flipper because I'm not getting success from looking at the shot. Oh, and by the way, there's a second extra ball. That fourth striker award is also extra ball. So we now have 2 extra balls hanging out. That's cool. We should be able to do all right with this game as we finish lock. Oh boy. Okay, so now there's a couple of priorities. The first priority, of course, is not lose the ball. Locking it up is nice. But where are we? We are 2 cities away from Los Angeles. Well, we're 3 cities away. We've lit San Francisco. Shooting the right ramp will light Detroit. Completing these will light another city. So trying not to mess that plunge up again would be valuable. I don't necessarily need the San Francisco shot here. And I don't necessarily need that, but I'm going to take it if it's available to me. That was nice. Oh, you idiots! Oh, and that's stupid too because I had 2 warnings. I should have used the magnet save. So unfortunately, my 3-ball game ends at 2.5 bill without final match. I have a couple extra balls in tow, so hopefully we will see final match on either this ball or the next, but I personally find final match not to be a reasonable goal for a 3-ball competition strategy. And the reason is that it's all or nothing. Like, I can get a lot of points out of this multi-ball. I can get almost as many points out of this multi-ball. Germany! I can get almost as many points out of this multi-ball as I can out of final match. So going for final match and accidentally getting to 6 cities or 8 cities and failing, that would be a big problem competitively. So I don't really go for cities when I'm playing this game for score in a tournament. But I can understand why people would choose to, because the final match is very valuable. There, I just got 250 million for doing almost nothing, and 50 million a ramp besides. So I don't know if you're going to keep track of how many ramps I get in this multi-ball. That would be a cool graphic. How many victory laps? The team takes a victory lap. Oh, well, we have our answer. The answer is 4. And the answer is, unfortunately, only 4. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Okay, so we're at 8 cities. And now there's 2 ways to earn a city here. I can shoot for the right ramp, or I can shoot the spinner and collect the ticket up the top. I'm going to shoot the right ramp because it's right there, and because I also need the right ramp for building towards the multi-ball. Stamina. Spinner. Los Angeles. Okay, and there, that little flipper hop is really nice. If you can get that going, a moving ball that you know is going to kind of drool off your flipper, you do a little tap like that as it's reaching the tip of your flipper, and you can pass it over to the other side. Oh! Oh! Oh, the worst! Boo! Boo earns. All right, so last extra ball, and now that shot kind of starts to become important because this is the last ball. You don't want to brick final draw again and again. Oh my God, that really felt like it was in. That felt like it was in too. Dang it, final draw! Don't you do this to me. So let's use the magnet. Oh, the magnet often sets you up for a trap ball on the left flipper. Didn't work out that time. But the way to use the magnet there is hold up your right flipper, use the magnet, and it'll kind of catch on the left, and then you can get a trap ball on your left flipper. It's actually an excellent way of setting up for multi-ball. But meanwhile, we entered final match, thankfully. Ugh, it's a close one. During final match, you have unlimited balls for 45 seconds. Every goal is 75 million. You get 500 million if you can beat the Germans. And I think we're playing with the drug trade masters of the District of Columbia today. I'm not sure, whatever we have it set for. During the multi-ball, you can plunge as many balls as you want. I choose to play with 2 balls at a time because I don't want the balls getting in each other's way. But if the ball starts to mess up and it's out of my control and it's going the wrong way, I will punt it and plunge another one. But I really only want 2 balls at a time. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. Germany leads by 1. Oh no, it's too many saves. Oh geez. So you can see here why I did not play that one very well. How'd we do? Oh, Bulgaria. Oh, we weren't Colombia. We were Bulgaria. That's right, the Three Stooges country. Woohoo! So 500 million plus 375 for the goals. Usually I expect to get 7 or 8 goals during final match, so that was a bit disappointing. And there was certainly a whole lot of flailing going on there. But we got final match. That was a good goal. Let's go through the TV awards here and see if we can show you the other 3 TV awards.
We're landing in Chicago.
So the 3rd TV award is Hit the Goalie. Great music.
Go for the goalie!
Oh, poor doggy. All right, during this round, we want to avoid the dog. If you go into the goal and you have dodged the doggy, then you will raise the value. Not the ultra jets don't really affect that. Get there. Oh no! Oh, poor guy. Oh, poor doggy. I feel very badly for beating up on a dog just for the sake of 20 million, but it had to be done. It had to be done for the sake of humanity in the video. The 4th TV award is Where's Striker?, which is rarely seen and might not be seen in this video either. Oh, get in there. No, it's dead. I'm done. I'm done. All right. What we need here really is we need the kickback to be back on. So let's make a goal, make the kickback target. Some players even use the kickback as a way of sending the ball into final draw if they're having trouble. And oh! So we're not going to see Where's Striker or Striker's Revenge, the 5th TV award. But we did get 4.7 bills out of this. Wasn't too bad. Hopefully this helped explain the way to play this game. I tend to stay away from that right ramp and concentrate more on the left ramp and the striker hole. Again, a big thanks to all of the backers on Pinball Patreon, including Jeff and Atticus Palmer, who are our lead and get the Grand Champion initials. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, and appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching the video.